we take a look around, guys who are expected to be dealt at the deadline. A name that keeps cropping up because he's having an unreal season, a guy we thought was spent, Erik Karlsson, on pace for like 100 points, which, I don't know, a couple of years ago you go, yeah, all right, maybe. But we sort of thought that guy was spent. And it was reported by Frank Saravalli earlier this week that the Sharks were willing to deal that guy. They would retain 18% of his salary, and they were looking for 3 first-round picks in return.
Hey, go fuck your hat.
He is a 32-year-old defenseman, 4 years left on a $10.5 million deal. And look, if you could promise me he was going to do this for the remainder of that 4-year contract, we could talk. But 18% brings him down to $9.4 million per year. I would be... Look, if they said we're keeping 50%, that takes you down to, what, 6.25?
50% of 10.5? But is he not an 11 million?
He is an 11.5 million, I think.
Okay, yes.
I bungled that. Whatever. I do that, man.
It's all right.
Sometimes.
It's all right. But yeah, 50%.
50%. We can. I still think it's rich, but we go. Yeah, okay. That's the max man. You can hold on to, right? I get it. You're doing as much as you can for me. You want 3 first-round picks. That's fucking rich, but we can talk about it. 18%.
Yeah.
Look. Erik Karlsson playing like he is right now or playing like he was in his prime in Ottawa is easily worth $9.4 million.
Yeah.
But the confidence that he's going to hold on to that for another 4 years.
It's crapshoot is the word you're looking for, Matt. It's a crapshoot.
At best, it's a crapshoot. Are you, as a contender, look, forget.
Oh, they're going to ask me my opinion because I think I just gave it like.
Yeah, yes, no. Just crap.
Yeah.
As a contender, I don't think either one of us, I get it, are interested in giving up 3 first-round picks for Erik Karlsson for 4 years at $9.4 million. If you could get the Sharks down to holding on to 50%, is there a contender out there that you could see it making sense for, that you would be interested in going, yeah, if he's refound it, if it sometimes that slashed ankle took that long to heal, like if you could talk yourself into that.
Is there a place better than Edmonton for that guy? If you could you got to trade something out.
Yeah.
But
something expensive.
I know, but
Nurse probably.
Is there a team that needs to move heaven and earth right now? More than Edmonton?
No.
Like if you could get San Jose to retain 50% and you put Karlsson on that blue line, and you already know that you're playing, you need a riverboat gambler. We're not playing.
This is what we do. We're run and gun.
New Jersey mid-90s hockey. We're playing we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it.
That Edmonton power play is already number 1 in the league by a wide distance.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at, what he would bring 5-on-5.
I'm sort of with you, but there is also kind of the law of diminishing returns, right? If we're already blowing people out on the power play, is this really what we need?
To me, it's what are you going to do? If you're Edmonton, like to me, they're a team with guys McDavid has 3 years left, Draisaitl has 2 more.
Yeah.
That is a window with the goaltending you have, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying their window.
Better score 8.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
And so that's a team I would look for.
Yeah, and when I look around it, I always say I don't understand how they could make it work. Pittsburgh, that's an old core.
Vegas. Who makes everything work.
It fits.
You're just like, I don't know what's going to happen
exactly.
there, but we're going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that as well. Although they already have Pietrangelo on that top right side. Like you would need, like Pittsburgh's blue line is pretty, I get it.
They won a cup with like
Dumoulin, Hainsey.
Letang, not even Letang.
Letang on the first one was hurt the whole time.
And you just sort of go, wow, I don't know how you did that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Crosby.
I think, yeah.
That guy.
Funny that. I think Karlsson has shown there's gas left in the tank more than we expected. Now, It's
There's
1
also
year.
ego.
We'll see. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
ego left in that
Well,
tank, too.
because we talked a few weeks back, maybe a few months back now, but whether you could bring that guy back to Ottawa.
No.
And that was a much higher percentage of the opinion than I thought it would be. That's no, like you've moved on. You can't bring that back into the locker room here in Ottawa.
Well, and I've told you before when he was here.
I told you, Matt.
Yes, I loved him with a bit of a. You kind of keep it close to the vest.
Yeah.
That you're like, I don't like. We're losing 2 out of every 3 games, and that fucking guy is laughing on the ice, and you're like, why do I appear to care more than you? Right? And then there was a 2017 run where the guy played out of his mind.
Yeah.
And so the skill is there, but when he left, you're like, oh man, that's an all-world defenseman that we've now lost. But at the end of the day, you have a new captain here. You have a new system. You have a new vibe.
Yeah.
I'd take the skill. Mm-hmm. I don't want him back.
Yeah. And I look around the league and I try and figure out, like, even if you could completely diminish the cap hit, it's a big personality, it's a big talent. I don't know where that guy necessarily fits, right?
Edmonton.
Maybe it might just be Edmonton.
What do you think? Like you?
Well, that's what was sort of flushing out before you just.
Okay, all right.
Shut up, Matt. It's Edmonton.
No, I've said it twice now. I'm like, okay, what has Matt said? Matt said
I don't
shit.
really know. Like St. Louis,
Matt's
would that
talked
put
for
him
15
over the
minutes.
top? Would he replace Pietrangelo? Like, would that fit and get them back into the mix? Nashville is used to driving their offense from the blue line. Could you plug them back in there after Subban and Ellis have moved on and not, like, the right side of that defense isn't what it once was? Like, is that a...
Subban, I'm a top player in this league, always.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to talk about Subban here in a second. I look around and I admire what he's doing this year because I thought this was behind him. And you look and go, man, for 4 more years, though, an injury-prone 32-year-old defender, I don't know where that fits. He might just have to ride this out in San Jose.
St. Louis is interesting.
Yeah.